What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video on the Season 2 Reloaded update for DMZ, or, well, lack thereof. Now, we will get to the point of this video pretty quickly in one sentence. There is nothing new in Season 2 Reloaded for DMZ. Can't say that I wasn't a bit, if not a lot, disappointed to see that there was no update information whatsoever for DMZ this new season update. I'm not sure what the thought process was for this from Infinity Ward, or if they just weren't thinking at all. Although I still enjoy and love DMZ, I think the changes made for Season 2 were a much needed addition. There is still things that need changed. And yes, I know, as I've said before, it is in beta and it's still a game in progress. The thing here is that the game is very riddled with bugs right now, such as the faction mission bug, where certain missions get stuck showing up even though you completed them, or mission progress isn't being counted for those missions at all. The other issue is with insured weapons not loading into the game with their loadout, or your loadout not even loading in at all. I'm sure these aren't the only bugs or issues that people are experiencing, but those are the ones that I've mostly seen. Another issue is that you haven't subscribed yet, so go ahead and like and subscribe to the video. You know you want to. Now, Infinity Ward stated that they did make an adjustment to the AI recently, and I couldn't honestly say that it's hit or miss if you see any difference. Some games, the AI definitely seems way weaker than before, almost too much weaker, and other games, they seem just as cracked as always. At minimum, it would have been nice to see some sort of further acknowledgement to the issues in the game that they are going to resolve it to some extent, but as of now, we have nothing to report in that area, for this new update at least. In last week's video, I went over some of the things that they mentioned would come to the game, but we haven't seen anything further on that, or any further discussion really if they are going to actually add those things. It would be nice to see a timeline for those updates, but I guess we'll have to wait and see if anything new comes out. All I see that is exciting about the Season 2 Reloaded update is the new skin that is coming. It would appear that the Ninja Turtles are coming into the Modern Warfare world, which some people love it, some people hate it because they're afraid it's going to turn into Fortnite, and totally get that, but I will say that the Master Shredder skin looks pretty sick. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's pretty cool, and it's actually right here in the video. When I first saw the announcement and the skin, my hope was that this new skin would be linked to either a new or temporary event boss in the DMZ world, which would be kind of cool. You know, my thought was this would work like the jug, that once you exfil with the weapons case so many times, you would unlock the skin, or some special variation of that skin. Aside from the Shredder skin, they are also adding a new weapon called the Tempest Torrent, which is a new DMR capable of two-shotting someone to the body or one-shotting to the head at mid-range. However, we know either it will be awful to start with, or it'll be broken once it launches. It's usually either one of the two. They're also adding a new lethal, which is the Shuriken. It appears you will get more of them than throwing knives. However, you won't be able to retrieve them once they are thrown. They also have an odd little note here that says that you won't be able to use them with custom loadouts until after Season 2, which is a bit odd. Why add them if you can't really use them otherwise? So, yeah. Hopefully in the coming days before the Season 2 Reloaded releases, we will get some more information that will shed some light in the future of DMZ. At this point, even if they just update us with like, hey, we noticed that these bugs are going on, we're going to patch these on Season 2 Reloaded. That's better than nothing. And as I've said before in other videos, I'm not going to simp for the game, but I'm also not going to be hopeless about it. So this game is a lot of fun, but for it to stay that way, they need to continually resolve issues and continually add features and mechanics to the game, especially while it's in beta so it gets more attention. So that's really all there is for Season 2 Reloaded, really not much of anything. Once we have some further information or we get closer to Season 2, I'll have another video that will hopefully give you some more light into what may be coming. But until next time, that's all for now, guys. Until next time, stay frosty, and we'll see you in the DMZ.